Okay, so I was just on Facebook. I was running through a few things and came across a post. The post was talking about weapons that you use for camping and survival. And in this post, they were saying things like get a 44 Magnum revolver with like a 12-inch barrel. That way you can hunt and you can survive if you have to. Or get a 357 Magnum Dirty Harry revolver, great big bastard. Or the big daddy is the 500 Smith & Wesson or whatever. And what interests me about this is they only posted info on the 3 most expensive revolvers. Now they also said to get a great big 308 rifle. You don't need that. If you're out camping, just camping, or you're traveling, backpacking or something, you need something lightweight, something you can carry with you. Now some people were commenting and saying, just get yourself a 9mm or something. Empty. Okay. They're saying get yourself a 9mm, and then you can, if something happens, you can protect yourself. Pow, pow, pow. You're good. 18+1. You're great. Why? 18+1. Yeah, it's good, but not for hunting, not for protection against big game, larger animals. I mean, you're going to be popping off so many rounds, you don't know what to do. I mean, yes, I do like this because, boom, I got that. I've got my strobe. But I also have the momentary. Now, this is the holster I made for it. Fits well. Yes, it does fit on the hip. It's good. I like it. But out in the wilderness, I'm talking, something else. Because with this, you're going to need backup, spares. Then you're going to have this. You're going to have all this clunky shit on your waist. And this is not that secure when you're hiking, you're out in the wilderness. You're shooting this. You're shooting this. This little thing right here. Yeah, you're shooting this at like a boar or something like that. This ain't gonna go through boar. But this will. This right here. Yeah. PDX1 410. See that? It's got, you got your pellets and 3 discs. 3 plated discs and 15 plated pellets. 410, 2.5 inch, 750 on the velocity. Yeah, it's not like the pistol, but you're getting more downrange in a single shot. This 410, 2.5 inch buckshot, 4 pellets, triple-aught buck. Yeah, muzzle up velocity 850. Now, this, yeah, you're gonna have a lot going down range, because you're talking, actual shotgun buckshot. Talking actual buckshot. There's 4, I think it's 36 caliber or 32 caliber rounds coming out in a single shot. You can get a little belt holster like this. This guy, I'll link this in the description, because this, it only said that it was for rifles, but I asked a couple questions and people actually tried it on theirs, and look, 10 rounds of 410. They fit in there very nicely, and it form fit. I mean, when this is on your belt, you know, boom, lift up, there you go, you can reload. Now, the great thing about 410, the 410 shotguns, is you can also do the 45 long Colt, because this is my new Public Defender. This is the holster that I got. It is the Winthrop holsters. I got this on Amazon for like 50 bucks or something like that. I mean, it fits great in there. I had to work on this thing so much. Okay, before I go on to the pistol, I want to explain this to you. These Winthrop holsters, the sight goes up here in this little notch, and it actually holds in there like way too hard. See all the scoring? See, what I had to do is I had to sit and just bend the hell out of this. I had to just work it. I had to flatten it out, fold it to break it in. Now it fits the pistol great, and I don't have to worry, because you know the only part that I don't work is this piece here, because that's the against the body protection. But back to the pistol. You know, pop it open. Yeah. Nothing. Okay? Nothing in there. Nothing. Okay, this is my Public Defender. I've got the Packmeyer grips on there. Extra finger. Works great. Boom. Something's dead. It's got a really good trigger pull, and the actual, I mean, it's literally like a 1/16 of an inch on the pull for that. But I got the good sights. It's sturdy but lightweight. Fits in a pack. Fits on the hip. I can get a cross draw if I want to. This right here fires several types of 410 shells. As long as it's 2.5 inch, I can fit it in here. I can shoot it. I can do a bird hunt. I can do self-defense against, you know, wolf, bear. You name it. This will do it. I can also do human with even the shotgun shells or the 45 long Colt. I can do it all with this. And this right here costs $400. $400. You know how much those other pistols cost that they were saying? Between $1,000 and $2,500. It really doesn't add up. I mean, you're not getting anything better. I mean, we got 500 Smith & Wesson. You got a fucking hand cannon, and you're like, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get a bear. I'm gonna get a cougar. I'm gonna get a wild boar and bang, bang, bang. No, when you're out there, you're packing light because that's you're hiking. But you also want something for emergencies. Lighter weight. If I wanted to, I can spend the same $400 and get the Taurus Judge with a 6.5 inch barrel. Fires the same shit, but in 3 inch, which means the triplet buck is actually 5 pellets going downrange. It's more, but you pay the same price. Now with this and that little belt holster, I've got 15 rounds. I can put a whole box. I can put a whole box of ammo in my bag. And this right here, that's 35 rounds. 35 rounds of self-defense against anything. You know, you're not going to run into that much. But at the end of the day, at the end of the trip or whatever, you know, you can pop a couple off, have fun, and go home. You know, in an emergency, you've got hunting and self-defense all in one, and you don't have to swap anything out. You don't have to carry a rifle with you and a pistol. You don't have to carry a pistol with gigantic ass rounds. Now, when I'm talking about the 357 Magnum, you're talking about a round that comes up to about there. Roughly the same size. Roughly the same size. But you're spending 3 times as much on the pistol. Also, the ammo is a lot more expensive. That box of 20 rounds and these boxes right here cost me $40. And I've got a shit ton. I've got a shit ton of ammo. Because I've got the 50, I got 3 of the 20 rounds and 3 of the 10 rounds of these, and I mean I only spent like 40 or 50 bucks. 40 bucks for a 357 Magnum gets you like 1 box. That's it. The 500 Smith & Wesson, you can get a couple rounds. That's all you're getting. You're sacrificing accuracy for a massive round. You've got 1 shot. Boom! Big hand cannon, 500 Smith & Wesson. Did you hit it? Maybe. Were you accurate? Fuck no. Because in that whole oh my god moment, you're gonna be shaking. You're gonna have that muzzle lift. You're gonna have it dip to the side, whatever. With something like this, it's point and fire. No matter what, this right here will always beat the 357, the 44 mag, or the 500 Smith & Wesson. Because no matter what, this has more options. You have more options with something like this than you do those others. This, I can stick this in my bag. I can stick this in a fanny pack. I can stick this, my backpack has the waist wrap thing, and it's got the pouch on it. I've already tried it. This slips right in it for a cross draw, and the zipper's right there, so I can just pull it out. And the other one, I keep ammo. I can't fit those other guns in there because they're too fucking big. You think bigger is better, bigger is the greatest. Some guy was actually posting saying he carries his 50 cal Desert Eagle when he goes hiking. Bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah, there is no fucking way. There's no way. Nobody in their right mind would do that. I mean, does he go hiking in his loafers? I mean, does he wear his fedora and his freaking mafia coat? No. The dude's a fake. He's flat out fake. Something like this is worth way more out there than any of those others. This right here is so lightweight, yet packs more punch than those other things. I love this. And I'm planning on getting another. I'm planning on getting the other one with the longer barrel. That way, you know, when my camping trip comes, I can have either one go with me. I think I might go with this one, just, you know, size-wise, because I'm going to the caves, I'm going up, I'm camping up there. That's how things are. But this right here is so much better. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can have 18 rounds of this. You can do that. You can do 18 plus 1. You can pop. You can bang off as many as you fucking want. But this right here is fucking useless when it comes to like mountain lions or shit like that. Fire off one of those PDX ones, boom, it's down. I got like one shot with that. And cougar, mountain lion, whatever, even a boar is gonna be down. This right here with a boar, I'd have to empty this into the boar. For mountain lion, I'd say about 5-6 shots. And during that time that I'm shooting it, it's already gnawing on my ball sack. And another thing, birdshot. Get a couple rounds of birdshot. And you get into a situation where, you know, you're walking and you're stuck in a rock and a hard place type situation with a snake. Birdshot, boom, snake's dead. Didn't waste any, you know, prominent ammo, but the snake's dead, and hey, there's a big possibility that I've got lunch. Hey, deal. Now, is the 410 the end all be all? No, there are other ones out there. But there's people out there that carry a fucking 22 with them. Some guy was saying when he goes hiking out in the woods, he takes his Ruger 22 pistol. He's like, well, I've got the bull barrel on it. What does the bull barrel do? Well, it's for accuracy. Dude, when you're getting mauled by a fucking bear, how accurate is it gonna be? It's a fucking 22. Yeah, 22 can kill a person, but all you're gonna do is freaking make a bear chafe. Wild boar, you're gonna piss it off. Cougar, what are you gonna do? Blind it? You're gonna have to sit there and pound every round into its head in the same spot for any damage to be done. A 22 only holds 10 rounds of that little dinky shit. That's it. You know, 22, you got people out there with 380s and shit. And it's like, you're not doing a damn thing. Yeah, it's better to have it than not have it. But when it comes to a life and death situation, I'd rather have something like that where I have the choice of different rounds to put down range. Yeah, it saved me money. It also can save my ass. I throw that in a bag, I throw that on my hip, I'm good to go. I don't have to worry about shit. I mean, that right there is my favorite purchase. Besides my AR-15, that Taurus is my favorite purchase. I was going to go with the Bond Arms Texan, the 6-inch whatever barrel Derringer, but then I thought, fuck it. If they're not going to honor the sale that they had posted, I'm going to go with a Taurus Judge. I get 3 other extra rounds, and it cost me $100 less. It's like, yeah. Even in a situation where, you know, emergency, a Bond Arms Texan with the 6-inch barrel, that's even better than a 9mm. Because you have 2 rounds. You could do a buckshot, triple buck on one, and then birdshot on the other, or you could do the 45 long Colt and buckshot, or something. You could interchange. Do whatever. Something goes down, boom, boom. You got 2 rounds off, multiple lead pellets going down range. And it's better than one of these. It really is. And, you know, I've got my AR. My AR is for distance. That's another thing that pissed me off. All these fucking people, they're doing this shit with Glocks and shit. With the you gotta have that folding arm brace thing, and I need it for long range. No, you don't need it for long range. Shut up. The comment section on this thing was a mile long of a bunch of idiots. There's a few people in there that really knew what they were talking about, but then there was all kinds of people blowing smoke. Oh, when I go hunting, I carry my Creedmoor or Sig or whatever rifle, and I carry the 75 round drum on my AR. And no, you don't. No, you don't. You are attracting attention to yourself to make yourself look cool. What you're trying to do is be minimal, but still have enough for self-defense and safety. In an emergency, You don't want to be that one guy with all the gear and he's all decked out and he doesn't know how to fucking use it. He doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't know what's going on. He's just loaded down with all kinds of gear, and that's bullshit. You don't need all that gear. You don't. You know, you just need the bare minimum. Go out, hike, do whatever you're gonna do. But in an emergency, make sure you have something for that. And first aid kits, extra food. When I go hiking, I've got my hip bag that straps to my leg, and in it I carry an extra MRE. I carry first aid. I carry chargers, extra flashlight, and extra batteries. And I carry a couple other things in it, like ammo and whatnot. So if I'm out, I have water purification, I've got food, I've got stuff to last me at least 48 hours. And that's when I'm leaving my campsite. If I leave my campsite to do something, I have enough for 48 hours to make my way back. If I'm going to be going somewhere, so when I go on my camping trip, I'm going to go and do the caves. Then I'm going to find my camping spot, set up camp, and then I have an area that I can surveil. I can look around, I can have fun, I can be out in nature. But nature is also there with me. If I'm in an area, I want to have water, I want to have food, I want to have all that. But I also have emergencies for when I'm not right there. I don't load myself down. I have one bag, then I have my hip bag, and that's it. The stuff that I have in my bag, you know, water and stuff like that. See, when I go camping, I set up my camp. I've got my big, huge jugs of water. I've got camp toilet that goes on the bumper hitch. I've got a little tent thing that actually goes for that. I got my tent, got my cooking stuff. All of that stuff stays near the vehicle because that's my pack out. But when I'm out in the like actual, you know, camping and hiking, I have my bag and I have my hip bag. If it's just gonna be like a short trek somewhere, I just have my hip bag. But I always have my sidearm with me because that is my protection. Something happens, boom, I have it. Something happens, boom, I have it. That's it. I'm not saying go out and buy one of these right now. I'm saying look at your options. Do you want to spend $2,500 on a 5 or 6 shot 500 Smith & Wesson massive beast where grown-ass men bulked out of their mind go wham and almost kill themselves? Or would you rather have a $400 5-shot Smith & Wesson that weighs very little, has shock-absorbing hand grip, and fires dozens of different types of ammo? I mean, sure, if you're rich and you're stupid, you can buy the big guns and, you know, shoot off and just have fun. Oh, look at me, I shot at a bear and took out a fucking oak. Me? I shot at a cougar, I killed the fucking cougar. I'm alive. The cougar's dead. I have lunch, and I also have leather to make another holster. Seriously, don't sit there and say, well, I'm going to carry my Glock with me, and I'm going to go hiking, because if anything happens, I got my Glock, I've got my super sight with the laser red dot, I've got the arm brace, boom, 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 I am king of shit. No, you're fucking stupid. You look like a retard. You look like a fucking retard. I'm sorry, but you do. You've got your sidearm for self-defense, and you're all tacticooled out. And I shit you not, there's a guy wears the steel plate bulletproof vest, and he's got his bump helmet, and he's got his tactical pants, and he's got the holsters, and he's got all the gear, and he's decked out, and then he's walking with his rifle, and it's like, where are you going? Do you work for the park? No, I'm going on a day hike. A fucking day hike. And he's carrying $7,000 in gear. And he's wearing a bulletproof vest, steel plate carrier, with a water camelback backpack with all the shit in it, and a fucking bump helmet. The guy had night vision goggles, for fuck's sake. A day hike and you're carrying night vision goggles? Grow the fuck up. All these people, they want to be tactical. Another fucking thing that pisses me off with the tactical. Remember, empty, this, or this. Stop T-Rexing. You're not a fucking dinosaur. Stop this. Yeah, you're really presenting a great target when you're pointing at somebody face on, dead on with a person. You're making the biggest target of yourself. You're broadsiding the target, and that target has a gun. Stop. Yeah, you see it in the movies. Yeah, you see it here on YouTube. All the tactical trainers. They go, oh, you gotta boom, boom. No. Present a smaller target. Turn to the side, look down. Your main eye, whichever eye is your strongest. That is, present the smallest target. Having one leg back, one leg forward. Don't have them like this, side by side, at your shoulders, and then you're like this. Don't do that. I know, you know what it reminds me of? What is that? I can't remember the damn movie now. Axel Foley is the character, played by Eddie Murphy. He's that super cop, Beverly Hills Cop. He does that bang, 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 and he's standing there broadside with the target, and then he's got to jump out of the way right at the last second. You present a big ass target, and you look like a retard.